start our division preview, man. The Southeast. This is your division. It's your home. This is yours. Start off with your Heat, man.
Oh yeah, best team in the Southeast Division, hands down.
Y'all just had a
Thinking
big
about
game
that,
today, man. Y'all just beat the Suns.
I was watching that right
Butler
before
clamp,
we came on.
Butler clamped up Booker.
Oh yeah, you said that like you were surprised.
Nah, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised that Butler. You know, Jimmy can do those things. Jimmy Buckets can do those things, man.
Oh
But
yeah,
your team was not looking good, bro.
no, I'm kind of pissed off at him. I ain't gonna lie.
They were not looking good.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Right now we're doing better. We just got the 500, which is like annoying. And I'll just take a second. Like right now, we're scoring and relying way too much on Jimmy to carry us. Um, I think I heard Kendrick Perkins speak on this, but we need to see Bam be a 24 point per game. He said 25, 26, but I don't even need Bam to be that. I need Bam to score a solid 23 to 24, 23, 25 points a game, whatever. 12 to 14 boards consistently every game. Because right now he is our second best player and he's not really. It's kind of like he's being consistent, but it's like we need you to do more. I need Bam to rise a lot more. Um, and you know we're still trying to get healthy. Tyler's out. You know, I love the guy, but he misses a lot of games. Duncan Robinson played well tonight, and we need to be consistent with him to get his shooting touch because he's a great shooter. I'm obviously going to say that my team is going to go to the championship. We were a game away basically this past season. And I think even though with the slow start, it's kind of like how we always start out. Kind of, you know, for lack of better words, middle of the way, we start up and then we bring it on like about 50 games into the season. And you're like, oh, the Heat are number one. It's like, oh yeah, surprise. But you know how I am. You know how it is with their coverage and everything. No one expects anything from the Heat until they're like, oh, the Heat are this good. So we're going to be that again. And we're just working out the tweaks right now. So I fully expect them to be competing for a championship. So I think, how do we do it last time? We said they were going to the playoffs. I already said by the championship. And there'll be a top 4 seed at the least. When it all comes down to the end of the season, and championship contention for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. They just need consistency, man. On both ends of the floor. And y'all had a kind of soft early schedule too. And to be where you are, that's definitely gotta be disappointing. But you guys got a big win tonight against the Suns. So props there. You're on the right track. The next couple games, I just need to see that keep going. I just need to keep seeing it. You got Toronto and Washington, who are Washington's a team that's not to snuff at though. And then you got Cleveland. So yeah. But obviously, I see you guys in the playoffs. By the time the season's over, they should be firmly in the playoffs. Like firmly in. Hero has been disappointing. As much as I can say, because he put in the work in the off season apparently or something. He was promoting different stuff. And he seemed like he was working, but I don't know. When you get the bag, you gotta show up. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's a little disappointing. But you got Jimmy Butler, who's showing up. You got Jimmy. got Bam. You always got a chance. You got a chance.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
So we both got them in the playoffs. Firmly in.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned the Wizards, but this Wizards team, I ain't gonna lie. If we cover them, if we cover this team, like early on, like we hit this, like say we hit this division first, I would have said this team is in the lottery. They're going after Wembayama or whatever.
Mm.
But right now, this team has been playing without Bradley Beal the past 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
And they won 4 straight. And some of these teams include top opponents: Dallas, the Jazz, Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Although the Memphis were without John Morant and Desmond Bane, but still impressive.
Absolutely.
Even though this is going on, their record is amazing right now. They're doing it all basically on their defense. The Wizards have been showing up defensively.
Definitely.
Kristaps is having a strong season right now.
I'm happy to see that.
Very strong season right now.
Yeah.
Now I'm changing my projections too. I believe it. We're doing this weekly, but I mean we're gonna do our weekly power in this thing. But my season prediction: they're gonna even out. They're gonna balance out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of them just totally in the lottery, I can see them in the play-in. I'll give them a play-in projection. That's what I'll give them. I'll give them that because you got Bill, you got Porzingis, you got these young players stepping up.
Definitely.
Give them a chance. Kyle Kuzma is doing his thing. He's
doing his thing. You can't even hate on it. He is.
He is, man. This team is impressive. So I give him that respect. It's impressive. So I give him playing shot. I give him a playing shot. All right, what you got for him?
I like the Wizards, man. They were in my power rankings the last time we did them, the Swish rankings. I think they have a decent squad right now, and given that they've been without Bradley Beal, who is to me their best player, obviously, but I'm happy to see that Kristaps Porzingis has been playing well. They have some underrated guys to me, like Will Barton, another guy who can give you quick buckets. He can, make an impact in multiple ways on the game. Kyle Kuzma, as we just talked about, dropping 36 points. Just playing with confidence. They have some good wings, some good bigs, and I think they have a shot, man, at the playoffs. I'm not saying that they're going to be firmly in mid-season, but I think that they'll, at the end of the day, have a winning record. Whether that's they 42-40 or somewhere middle of the way, they're going to be above 500. Maybe an 8th, 7th seed if they are able to keep up a high level of play like they have been, which I don't really know if that's going to be if it's probably going to fizzle at some point, but I think they will make playoffs / play in and be a fun team to watch. They have good dudes. So, but yeah, they've been playing really, really well on defense, and just teams are sometimes when you take your main guy out, a lot of guys get opportunities and touches, and things are working out well. So,
yeah. So we both have them basically firmly in the play-in because based on your seeding, that's still play-in. So yeah, sounds good.
I can't give them playoff guarantee status right now because.
Oh no. We'll do that when we come. We'll do that when we get to it. Right now I'm just saying who can get into.
Yeah, for sure.
This team has the potential to reach the play-in. That's what we're saying. Yeah. Now the Hornets, though. It's been kind of tough without LaMelo. Although he had a season debut, I think it's this past Saturday against you guys, honestly. So,
Yep.
So you can kind of consider it a reset for the Hornets. And they're also still without Miles. Yeah, I get them confused sometimes. Miles Bridges still not with the team with this situation. And he plays a role on that team. So he may not ever be back, honestly, bro. That's not looking good. We can talk about that another time. But yeah, hopefully it's a reset for the Hornets.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got PJ Washington, Kai Jones, Mark Williams. I mean, they still have a lot of injuries, man. They got to just get healthier, man. Because they still got Gordon Hayward on the squad. And Cody Martin. So, they just need to get healthier.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I haven't seen Gordon Hayward in 3 years.
That's true.
I'm not going to lie.
That's
I have not seen Gordon Hayward in 3 years.
That's true, man. He hasn't really been relevant since, like,
Utah.
He was on the... I mean, true. But I'm talking about when he was on the Celtics. That's the last time we just used to see him consistently. You know? Well, not consistently, because he had another bad injury, like the first game or something like that. It was so bad, man. But it's really since Utah, though, for real. Gordon Hayward used to be that dude. Not that dude, but he used to be good, man. He wasn't an all-star. I mean, like, he had that all-star, like, skill for sure. But he wasn't the consistent all-star, like, selection. But he was, like, that type of talent, you know.
He was all-star and fringe all-star for most of his, like, early career. And it's just unfortunate that injuries derailed him a lot, honestly.
It did.
But I'm not even trying to say that in a negative light or anything, but I just, he's one of those guys that if he's playing, great, but he's gonna be out.
And it's unfortunate. He's gonna have some type of injury. Now, it's unfortunate.
It just
ever since. Yeah.
I hope they get healthier. LaMelo's back, so maybe they'll, have a few entertaining games. I mean, they actually put up a big fight against us without him, which I was kind of annoyed about, but it's okay. We still won. But, I don't think they will be having a winning season this year, unfortunately. Haven't gotten off to the best start. A lot of injuries, a lot of, I guess, defensive issues. They're going to be probably in the lottery, competing for your favorite player upcoming. That's it on Charlotte.
But we got to remember, last season they actually made the play-in.
They did.
You had a rough start. They did. I'm not gonna count. Well, there are some teams in the East that I did not think would be doing well as they are right now. Someone's gonna have to just bottom out. But you know what? I'll say they can make the play-in. To get in play, you just need top 10. That's all you need. Like, I can see them getting like one of those bottom seeds, 9-10 seed, compete, go and play. That's all you need. So, I'll go out on a limb. I may be wrong. I'm not confident in that projection at all, but I'm not confident at all in that projection, but I'll give it to him.
Okay.
I'll give it to him.
I'm not giving it to him.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, but
sorry.
I'm just trusting that LaMelo coming back, they'll find their stride and maybe they'll pull out some trades. I don't know. We'll see.
It's not impossible, so we'll see.
No, it's not at all. Not at all. Give me your take on the Atlanta Hawks.
This team they have a lot of potential. A lot of it. Obviously, I love the acquisition of DeJounte Murray. He's brought a great two-way production to Atlanta. Um, John Collins has been shooting well right now. I think they're third in the East, 9-5. So I think that they shocked the world a couple seasons ago, making the conference finals and pushing Giannis and them. So I'm thinking that they're gonna be at least top 4 to 5 seed in the East. Um, I really like their team a lot. Young, talented, athletic, great shooter, and Trae Young just can take over a game pretty instantly. And like I said, Murray, and you have Hunter, who I think is a great two-way player as well. They have a talented roster, and they're young, so I think they'll if not this year, they'll be even better next year if they keep it together and just grow. They can be a powerhouse in the East for sure. So I'm saying they're in that 4 to 5 seed probably, if not higher, and they'll be at least second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not a bad prediction at all. Not bad. They definitely have potential to do some great things this season. Okongwu has been very much improved. Very much improved, man. Like could compete for starting job type stuff, you know.
And McClint.
That's what I'm saying. That's been that impressive. So, I would like to see more consistency on defense for the Hawks. That's about the only thing for me. They've currently been outscored by 4 points per game, which is like the third worst mark in the NBA. On free throws and by 3-pointers. So it's like you're allowing these free throws and you're allowing this many threes. So they need to clean that up. DeAndre Hunter is still doing his thing. He's impressive. That core of Trae, DeAndre, DeJounte, just keep that going as long as you can. You ain't got John Collins, like you said, just doing well from beyond the arc. And you got some good play in the front court between Okongwu and Capella. Like, this roster is really good. Mm-hmm. It's really good. They've also just had a big win over the Bucks. So, yeah. I like the Hawks. They'll be firmly in the playoffs for sure.
It's going down
as far. I can see them. I can see that view, like second round. They should be in the second round. I can see that.
I think they're talented enough to be there. They were, to me, they got better this year.
They did. Although they didn't make it last season.
Yeah.
But they're still.
And I like Nate McMillan as a coach.
Yeah, I do. I respect him a lot as a coach. I give you that. I respect him a lot as a coach. Let's talk about the last team, the Magic. This team, of course, lottery in the running for the WNBA sweepstakes. However, they're roster wise and team wise, they're better than what their record is. Though, like this is a well constructed roster with a lot of potential. Yeah. You got Suggs and you got Wagner as well, man. You got like a lot of good talent on this team. It's like I feel like they should be competing, just based on the talent. And of course, you got number one overall draft selection. He's balling out. it's just like they're just a young team. They need time to gel, but I feel like give it time, they'll be there. They'll get there. They'll get there. But right now, I do not project them in the playoffs, playing, nothing like that.
No, same here. They are definitely in the women's sweepstakes, unfortunately, but their roster is very impressive.
Like their roster is good, man. Like really good.
They have a team. They just have to figure out how to win games.
Dude, man.
Obviously, everybody has to figure out how to win games, but this team to me could be really fun to watch. It could be really like productive as a team because they have dynamic bigs. Paolo Banchero, that dude is hands down right now rookie of the year, and I think that
for sure.
Obviously, we didn't get to see Chet this year.
Unfortunately,
Jabari Smith has been playing well, but Paolo Banchero looks like he looks like a vet in the league, just doing whatever he wants to do. He's probably averaging over 20 points per game. He looks really good. So I'm really
his size and what he can do with that size is
his bag is deep he's impressive, man. I like this kid a lot. So
yeah.
I just hope that they build around him very well. I like Bol. I'm glad to see him playing.
Oh yeah, too. Yeah, I forgot about Bol. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's been.
They
have a big team. They have a big lineup of guys out there.
That team, it's deep, man.
You got T. Ross, Cole Anthony, who's been out, but they have a lot of potential, man. Like
Jonathan Isaac,
who's going to be back.
He'll be back at some point. Yeah. They still got Mo Bamba on the squad.
Mo Bamba, like they have bigs.
R.J. Hampton, they got shooters on the squad. They got Gary Harris. They got Fultz, man. They got talent, man. Cole Anthony, like come on, man. They got ballers. They got players on this team, man.
Yeah, this just has this. I don't know what's going on with them. They should be better, like you said, but they're right now bottom of the league, and it's like, dang, y'all have an interesting team. Like just that lineup of big men. They have all. They could basically start all 6'9" plus tall guys and be good.
They could, man.
But we'll see. We'll see where they go. I obviously it's not their year this year, but I'm gonna keep my eye out for them in the next 2 or 3 years. Like I feel like they could be developing into something more than, you know.
They can. I forgot to mention Wendell Carter, man. They got talent.
I'm sure they're gonna make some moves, and they probably won't all be together down the line. But it's like, if those guys can figure it out, that could be just interesting. Because I'm like, we don't have a team of bigs like that. Like they have like all
that team.
6'11" guys.
Yo, I'll be on a watch for that team. Like give it about 2 years.
Yeah,
give it about 2 years. They'll be like in the top of the league discussion, like competing seriously
for
a championship and playoffs, bro. Like give about 2 years.
Yeah, they just need a good veteran to like lead them.
They need some good veteran presence too. They do. That's one thing about
they got
the
a
roster.
Lot of young guys.
That's the one thing about the roster they don't have, like that veteran presence. They got some young guys who've been in the league for a little bit, but they're not that veteran status. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if they can get that at some point, right now the goal is to be developing. That's what they're doing right now. Once you think your team is ready to make that push, get some veterans.